What's going on, you magnificent sons of bitches? It's your boy, Reverend Conflict. But I want to show you some great clips of the awesome weather we've been having here in Houston. Check it out.
This is Chris Conflict with WBK 749 News reporting live from a fucking monsoon. We've got a 127,000% chance of thunderstorms in the area. Please make sure all pets are inside, and if you have any small children, go ahead and let them go out and play.
Schedule now for my YouTube, so hopefully I can be more consistent with my content. On Fridays or Saturdays, I will be doing a video showing you what I found during the week. And then on Mondays or Tuesdays, I will be going back and showing what sold for that week as well. So you can see what is going down on eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, wherever the hell somebody wants to buy it from. I'm also building my own website so I can direct people directly to it for my vintage finds. I do currently sell my vintage stuff on Instagram stories and then also on eBay, of course, but I really like the idea of having my own site that I can direct people to and go off of there, because once you give a crackhead a little taste for free, they're going to keep coming back. And so that's the goal and plan there, kind of build the brand, so to speak. Also, if you might have noticed, a little intro and then some changes going on to the background and tomfoolery of my YouTube channel. I switched over to Flip the World, Flip It. FTW, basically. It's a play on the old fuck the world, which is kind of a mindset I've had since a kid, you know, being a punk rock metalhead, always against everything that's going on. But it kind of suits me better, and there's a million fucking hustle names out there, but there's only one Flip the World, and that's your boy. So, without further ado, let's get into what I found this week.
Don't drive into the water, they say. Well, these cars don't give a fuck what you say, Mr. Newsman, because we do whatever the fuck we want in Houston, Texas.
And then also what's selling. Maybe it'll help you, maybe it won't. It's not me flexing, because trust me, there's a million people on here doing this way bigger. They just don't have any personality. That's the problem. So anyway, let's get into it. This is all the clothes I got from the week. Also got a bin over there that I forgot to roll over, so you might see me walk out of camera. Sorry, you'll have to stare at this stuff instead of this, but give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get it. Still in frame, still in frame, still in frame. Boom. So I got myself a laundry cart from a washateria on wheels. And I use that basically whenever I get my clothes in straight from the thrift. I go ahead, boom, dump it in there. Let's go ahead and try to make me not look more white than I am. So we'll start with this first because it's a few things. Anyway, just a cool vintage Peekaboo Lounge snapback. You know I paid nothing for that. Monster Jam earmuffs. Or cars or whatever. These are great for kids. They sell for like $30 at the event, but if you look online, they're selling for like 20 bucks. Picked up this eSport Outdoor Company fanny pack. It even has the little plastic clip on it. This was, I want to say 25 cents. Sells between $16.99 and $20. Fanny packs are increasingly popular now, especially among the youth, because they wear them as chesticle bags. If you see a man wearing this in this such fashion, I'm not saying you question his manhood. I'm just saying that you might want to question his manhood. I don't dictate what this fashion is. I just sell it to the kids. Next up, I found this Andis Styliner 2. This is for like the trim around the ears and stuff like this. I got this for $4. I actually sent some pictures to my buddy who's a barber and was like, yo, is this worth the shit? And he was like, actually, that's a pretty good model. Blade's in good condition. No rust or anything like that. And it works. I shaved like half of my arm in store to test it out. So these go between $35 and $45 on the Bay. Next up is, I'm just a sucker for cool vintage luggage. And this looks like a bowling ball bag, but it actually would probably hold 2 bowling balls, and I've never seen a double bowling ball bag. Maybe it's bowling ball and shoes, but it does have a little carrier pouch in it as well. It's got your name placard on the outside along with a pull snap. It's really fucking cool. It was like $3, and again, I'm a sucker for bags, especially vintage, because I think that the style was a lot cooler. They did a lot of 2-color tones, zipper works, everything like that. So that's all I found in the non-clothes stuff for the week. I usually don't really post electronics because I'm more geared towards clothing. I think my buddy Knobloch knocks out all of the intricacies of electronics and everything like that, and then there's a million other people. But clothes is probably the easiest unless you're into like Amazon FBA for books. So I try to just show people what I'm doing clothing wise, because I've pretty much dabbled in everything, and clothing is what's started working really well for me once I got focused and got a system down. So let's go through it. And also, just this is a personal thing, I don't stick to one niche in clothing. I mean, I'm in a category of men's clothing, which I'll talk a little bit about later, but as far as like, I'm not just going after vintage. I know vintage is hot right now, but there's no, if you're at the racks and you're going through and you find, you know, some of this stuff, like I'll just give you this example. Boom, almost brand new looking North Face hoodie. You know, I pay less than $2 a piece for my clothing. So brand new looking North Face, no rips, stains, holes, tears. I mean, it's just missing a tag. But I watched kids literally with my eyes skim right past it because they're only looking for vintage. And this, I will pick up their scraps every day of the week, because this is easy money. So harder, not smarter. That's pretty much what's gotten me through life. Let's get into it. Again, just keep in your head, everything you're going to see is $2 or less. So just think about the ROI, because that's what we're here for, is for profits. This cool female LL Bean outdoors jacket, nice 2-tone. It's got all these essential pockets and buttons and all this awesome bells and whistles. No brainer. Simple striped polo, good size. I'm always looking for large and up. I mean, these are just essentials. This is funny because this is actually a vintage skateboarding company called 26 Red. It's got some cats on the back with a nice little 26 Red logo. I actually watched some kids pass this by, mainly because they were born in like 94, 95, and so they weren't familiar with this actual brand, because it's not one of the hype brands or whatever that people are rocking. But these still sell between $40 and $75 online, and this is a big XL, probably be a 2X, but it's listed on the tag as an XL. So 26 Red, just keep it in your mind, it's a good thing to look at. Oh, look at that, like the weatherman, I switched sides on you. Nike basketball tank top. Old school Reebok hoodie without the little kangaroo pouch. Great condition, and you know I'm a sucker for Reebok. Harley. Not vintage, but it's clean condition. Nice big front, no cracks or anything. So again, even if I sold it for $14, I'm making 10 bucks. Clean 4XB polo. I mean, this thing is so friggin' bright. Go ahead and scream Expedition Everest. This is a Disney tour. This is from one of the rides. It's got this really awesome pattern on it. Good size. You're looking at a 2X here. Tangerine, baby. This is a Pima Soft, so it's the extra like real soft. Just again, something that I just pick up regularly, and I sell polos. You saw the North Face polo. This lace-up hockey, old-time hockey, heavy as hell Dallas Stars hoodie. Go ahead and look up the solds. You're gonna see 60, 70. Pay $2. Clean purple Tommy. It's got the old Tommy tag. Again, XL. Bright. This is a cool Tommy, actually. This Tommy it's like a Hawaiian Tommy. Never seen anything like that. It's got a weird, like, textured fabric material. Little flag on the sleeve there. Boom! 1998. Mark McGuire smashing that record. 61 straight up dope inspired home runs. You know, sometimes you need a little juice, you know what I'm saying? Great, clean, extra large. This brand is like the bee's knees right now. Kids are eating this shit up. This Kappa, it's got the two naked ladies sitting back to back. These are some running shorts. XL. Swisher House. If you're from Houston, you know about Swisher House. What up, Mike Jones, Paul Wall. It's a 1994 Fort Lauderdale. It's really cool because it's got the double collar and it's got the roll-up sleeve. It's got green on the inside. Just a cool little print. You wouldn't think much of this, but kids are eating this stuff up. Tie-dye double-sided Packers. This is actually already sold. I just wanted to show it to y'all. Boom. Here's your nuts and bolts. Just a Columbia XCO textured polo. No frills, no fancy. Easy. Grid jersey tag. Las Vegas. Sweatshirt. See if it's got that date on there. 97. 97. Whoop. Vintage Notre Dame. And it's not just like the little fighting Irish guy, or it doesn't say Notre Dame. This has got like a lot of different things going on. It's pretty wild. Good size. Again, no stains, rips, holes. Nada. Boom. Another one people pass up. You got to know a little something, know a little something, know a little something about this kind of stuff, because this is a fitness athletics. This is actually two professional bodybuilders. They actually created their own line called Flag Nor Fail. The shirt says efficient or fucking die. On the back, you got that limited edition hand printed. They only make small batches of their stuff, and once it sells out, they don't reprint. So I scooped this. I have a fitness brand that I actually designed, and I've done two shows where they were set up next. That's how I know about them. Because as you can tell, I'm in the fitness industry. Nothing special, except for I thought that it says Million Air Houston. It's got some flight wings. This is actually a wing of Hobby Airport, where all the rich and elite, baby, they have their private jets. So probably try and sell that local. You know somebody's gonna want to scoop that up. Shit, it might be an employee shirt. I'm good at employee shirts. 1998 logo athletics tag, St. Louis Cardinals. It's got a little bleach stains on it, but it's not single stitch. It's got a little bit of bleach stains, but as you saw with my polo sweatshirt with the bleach stains, these kids don't care. I've seen clothes that are distressed, which I would just call torn the fuck up, but distressed go for hundreds of dollars. So, Pro Union pocket tee with the Harley Rip logo. Very simple, single stitch, but anybody that's in the union and rides bikes, they're gonna snag this. Duckhead, anybody remember that brand? Duckhead striped, huge size. Says XL, but I'm gonna list it as a fits like 2. vintage Speedo tank top, and it's like towel material, so I guess it just dries you the fuck off when you get out of doing your laps, you know, the morning laps. Old school Nautica, even with that little paint or whatever the hell that is. Kids are still gonna buy it. 2X, somebody will want it. Manchester United, it's not vintage, but it's the actual official Manchester United tag. And I don't know shit about soccer or football, but I know that this name I see everywhere. So I picked it up. I know it'll probably sell. Again, if I'm selling it for 12, and that includes shipping, so even if I sell it for 12 bucks, I'm coming out like $9 profit. Clean Marine Club, got an awesome little logo embroidered here. Just a satin bomber jacket, vintage. Nice, the white's clean, it's not yellowing anywhere, no stains. People are eating this stuff up. Women's Pendleton. You ever see Pendleton? 9 times out of 10, you can sell it for money. Pendleton's a very, very, very good brand. They're known for their men's flannel. So if you see it, pick it up. And that's what I was talking about earlier when I'm not stuck in a niche of men's or vintage, but I do primarily only do men's clothing because I'm a guy and that's kind of what I know. But I did notice that if you walk into a thrift store, doesn't matter which one, you'll have like 3 aisles for men. You'll have a pants aisle, some t-shirts, long sleeves, and then, you know, maybe 4 aisles, some shorts, blah blah blah. But then women have like 10 plus fucking aisles of clothing. That means there's 10 times more profit. So I need to start learning about women's brands and things like that. And also, just a tip, if you are looking for vintage t-shirts, make sure you check the women's and the kids, because sometimes the employees don't know. I told you you'd hear screaming. I guess they're playing war over there. Thanks for fucking up my video. Check the women's and the kids section, because you might find a size small or an XL over there that, you know, a kid's extra large t-shirt is equivalent to like a small women's shirt. So just always take a look, because you can find something. This is a 100% lamb's wool polo sweater. Again, no frills, but 100% wool. If you're paying less than $2 for this, it's money. Disney Old Key West Resort embroidered long sleeve, plain and simple. As you can see, I'm not finding like $1 million stuff, but it all adds up. And it's something I've always said, tiny drops make a mighty ocean. My goal, my just regular daily goal, is 10 items to sell with $10 profit is $100 base. That way every day my base is $100, and then it only goes up from there. Another polo long sleeve. This is a 3XB. I'm always looking for 2X, 3X, 4X. I'm always looking for XLTs, XL talls, XLBs, XL bigs. Larger people do not like to go into the store and shop. They don't like to try things on. They know their size and they just want to get online and click and order it. So I would like to be the person that they're ordering it from. We're almost done, guys. I know this is probably boring as hell. Dare, boom, role model. Dare's real popular right now. This isn't vintage, but I thought it was really cool. It's clean. It says role model. So again, 10, 12 bucks, no problem. Look at the color scheme on this shirt. If this shirt was bigger, I would keep it, because it is loud and obnoxious and me. That's me in a nutshell. So, little Bowie shirt. Again, it's a screen print tag, so it's not vintage, but it'll sell. It'll fucking sell. 2 pieces, guys. We're down to 2. Baylor Bears. This is the Baylor University single stitch. This is a vintage shirt. It's a college here in Texas. It's a good size, XL. And I saved the best for last. And I'm going to tell you, this right here is a leather bomber jacket, button up, in just ridiculous condition. But what makes it so special, it's got the Fendi tag inside. Now, am I an authenticator of Fendi? Fuck no. I'll do some research. If it's legit, great. If it's a bootleg, great. I can take that tag off. There's no other tags. This one was cut off. There's no other tags. If it's a bootleg, I'll take that tag off or sell it as a bootleg and still make like, what if I listed this at $70? It's still a leather fucking jacket. If it was Fendi, it'd be great because you're more in like $300-400 range. But even if it's a bootleg, I can sell it. I paid 50 cents for that fucking jacket. I'm not really worried about it. I can sell it for $40 and I'm still coming out on top. But I am going to try and do some research and see if I can authenticate it or if I can at least know that it is indeed a knockoff. So that's my haul from this week, guys. It's a lot of stuff. My goal is to list 50 to 60 items, clothing-wise, every single week. If you do the math, that's between 200 and 240 listings a month. Did I do the math right? Yeah. Look at that. Boom, off the top of my dome. And I said I was dumb. 200 to 240 listings a month. If I do that consistently, you're gonna see consistent sales. So I'll see you guys on Monday when I show you what's sold through the week.